This week's episode is sponsored by the following.
Salutations, wrestling fans. Welcome to another edition of Superstars of the Ring. I'm your CCW pitchman, Donnie Harris Jr., and the theme for this episode is Bashes from the Past. With this being the eve for Wrestlebash 30, we thought we would open the archives and go back in time and see some of the highlights and big matches from the past 29 Wrestlebashes. So sit back and relax as we take a little stroll down memory lane.
Fernandina Beach, Florida. The last time I was here in Fernandina at the Atlantic Center, I was here with CCW as a fan. I got to witness one of the greatest nights in CCW history. Street fights, brawls. The night was chaos. It was something special in the atmosphere, and you could feel it. But now, WrestleBash 28, August 10th, I get to experience Fernandina Beach WrestleBash firsthand as a professional wrestler. This night is going to be something special.
All right, folks, we're going to switch gears for a moment and talk about the Southern States Championship that's going to be taking place at WrestleBash. And of course, I am talking about the Southern State Champion, Toxic, as he puts the belt on the line against the New Breed Landon Cruz. Now, if you remember, in their last match, they went to a 15-minute time limit draw where Landon Cruz was a little bit worse for wear after the match was over when Toxic beat him with a stick, if you will. Well, now they're going to be given a lot more time, not just a little, but they're going to be given an entire hour to see what each man can be made, or see what they're made of.
Introducing first, the challenger from Tampa, Florida, the very popular New Breed, Landon Cruz. Introducing his opponent, he is now the current Sub-States Champion. This is Toxic.
Don't forget that this is a choice. Break your poison, live with remorse. Don't forget that this is a choice. Break your poison, live with remorse.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to get this match underway. This match is for the CCW Southern States Championship. That man right there in the green, that is Toxic, your Southern States champion, and he's taking on the new breed Landing Cruz. Bright young superstar out of the CCW training school, making big waves here in CCW since his debut earlier this year. And now he's got a shot at championship gold. And these two have a bit of a personal history as Toxic has ran in and attacked Landing Cruz a multitude of times and has promised to take out a body part. So Toxic trying to end the career before it even gets started, and just a disrespectful slap to the face. You can see that angered the young Landing Cruz as Toxic escapes to the outside of the ring. Just smack him right in the face. Unbelievable. The amount of disrespect for your Southern States champion, New Breed.
Let's go. Back in the ring. Come on.
It's my time. I'm a champion. And then go here.
Now Toxic taking his time on the outside of the ring, sizing up New Breed. Toxic on the outside, not afraid to go after him. You can't blame him after that slap to the face to start the match. Now Toxic back in the ring, and we'll be getting this match underway now. They tie up in the center of the ring.
Watch the corner. Come on. 1, 2. Get him out
Back
of the
up in the
Toxic.
corner, referee trying to stop it, and again, unbelievable. And just like before, deja vu, Toxic slapping Landing Cruz right in the mouth and then running to the outside of the ring. You see him there pacing on the outside. Got the whole crowd here fully behind the New Breed Landing Cruz. And this is just mind games from Toxic. Former tag team champion, current Southern States champion, won the Stampede Battle Royal back in January. And again, back in the ring, so maybe this time we'll get the match started. Another tie-up in the center of the ring. Once again, Toxic pushes Landing Cruz to the back. I wonder if he's going to try to smack him again. Well, he does. Landing Cruz saw it coming and hip tops him right across the ring. And this time, you can see the smirk on Toxic's face. Unable to get away with that one. Toxic knows he can't lose that championship if he gets counted out. Landing Cruz also knows that he can't win the championship. Toxic's on the outside of the ring. So Landing Cruz growing a little bit frustrated here. Headlock, but shoulders on the mat. That almost took down Landing Cruz. Landing Cruz, still young, still inexperienced, has to realize you have to be careful. Those shoulders go down on the mat, you could get counted out. But he learns quick. And now wrenching on the arm of Toxic. What does he have in store here? Up on that middle rope, ascending to the top rope. And now walking it, see the incredible agility and balance. And arm drag from the top rope, not even the top turnbuckle, but the top rope. And I gotta believe Toxic was not prepared for this. Hurting that shoulder there. Toxic said before this match he was going to take out a body part of Landon Cruz, but right now it's been Landon Cruz taking out that left arm of Toxic, who breaks the eyes. A little back and forth, but a stiff shoulder tackle. Back and forth, a great leapfrog showing that athleticism, and another hip toss, and again Toxic escaping to the outside of the ring. But this time, I don't think he's playing mind games. This time, I think he's trying to recover, as Landon Cruz has been a ball of fire in the center of that ring every time he's squared off with Toxic so far in this matchup. And I think for the first time in a long time, Toxic is in danger of losing that Southern States Championship. Toxic to get back in the ring. Landon Cruz has got to be careful. Toxic wisely rolls in, rolls out just to break the count. And now back in the ring as these guys prepare to go at it once again. And Toxic offering a feat of strength here. Let's see who's the stronger man. Both men about the same size. And a huge uppercut. He breaks the eyes in the uppercut. And now dropping the fist right on the forehead. Toxic starting to show some of that brutality he's known for, and there you see that big suplex, rolls up into a pin, and a 2 count, and that was close for the young Landon Cruz. Toxic is not a favorite among the fans here in CCW. You cannot argue with his skill set. There's a reason he's the Southern States champion. And now you see him focusing on that knee of Landon Cruz. It's been well documented the problems that Landon Cruz has had with his knee. And this must be what Toxic was talking about this whole time. Focusing in on a body part, taking it out, and that's what he's doing to Landon Cruz's left knee there. Boom. And you can see Cruz clutching at that knee. And this is what Toxic had in store the whole time.
What do you say, Landon? What do you say?
He's not just trying to beat him, he is trying to end the career of the new breed Landon Cruz before it even gets started. And he's a long way away from those ropes, trying to ride out of this. And you can see how that knee is just wrapped around the leg of Toxic, twisted in an unnatural way. And not that I want to see this, but maybe the referee should step in, because we don't want to see the career ended of Landon Cruz, and he may not be able to walk after this as this onslaught continues. You see the crowd here has gone a little silent. They don't realize what's happening. Landon Cruz, huge cross body block, and a 2 count. Adrenaline flowing, able to get up, and again, Toxic taking out that left knee. You have to wonder at what point does self-preservation kick in. Landing Cruz, as he is tripped up, dropped to the hold, and now Cruz is just dangling there on that middle rope. And unbelievable. Nothing scientific about it, guys. That is a kick square to the jaw. Cruz doesn't know where to focus. He just got kicked right in the head. And then Toxic ends the work again on that vulnerable left knee of Landing Cruz. Cruz trying to feed off the energy of the CCW fans. Stay alive in this match. It's even slowly ascending this time. But maybe taking too much time, too much of a risk. And Toxic again. Focusing on that knee, and so far he has delivered on his promise to take out the one body part. And it's very clear now.
He's a parasite! I'm a champion for a reason!
Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta be honest, this is hard to watch. Landing Cruz. We might be watching his career end before our eyes. As Toxic seemingly is in full control now. You have to hand it to Landing Cruz. You can admire the willpower. It's a testament of his character to see that he hasn't given up. He's staying in it. But at some point, when is enough enough for Landing Cruz? Is it worth his career? I don't think it is.
3 minutes remaining in the match. 3 minutes.
We hear the announcement now. Time limit on this match and just 3 minutes left. The odds now are stacked against the New Breed. Limited time in this match. Very injured left knee. But he manages to get airborne with that dropkick. But because that injured knee, he's unable to get on the pin in time. And maybe with a fresher knee, he could have got that pin, but just a 2 count. Toxic able to get up out of that one. And again, Toxic had a game plan going into this, and he has stuck to it. Much to the misfortune of Landing Cruz.
Remaining in the match. 2 minutes.
Just a couple minutes left. And Toxic grabbing the chain, which is completely unnecessary. There we go, Landing Cruz with a roll up. This could be it. 1, 2. And almost with an upset. Cruz knows he's running out of time in this match as the time limit is coming closer and closer. Toxic just basically playing defense at this point. Toxic doesn't have to win this match, but Landing Cruz does, and there's only a limited amount of time left.
Come on, you think you're champion? Well, you ain't nothing.
This has been a great match.
1 minute remaining in the match. 1 minute.
You hear the announcement. Just 1 minute left in the match.
You're nothing but trash. Look at you. Stay down.
Toxic just taunting relentlessly the New Breed Landing Cruz. Cruz has got to do something. He's running out of time to make anything happen to be the champion, and a big uppercut that might just put him away. And another one just for good measure. We got less than 10 seconds left in this match.
I apologize. 30 seconds remaining left of the match.
That was just an error. 30 seconds left. And you see Landon Cruz able to reverse that and draw Toxic down right on his jaw. Toxic stunned by that one a little bit. A little bit of time left in you. And again, Cruz going for the cruise control, running out of time though. You see his knees hold him up. 1, 2, and that's it. The match reached the time limit just as Landon Cruz hit the cruise control. You had him pinned, but unfortunately for Landon Cruz, the match met its time limit. It's a draw. And Landon Cruz, for all the effort, will not be the Southern States champion tonight. Valiant effort. He hit the cruise control but ran out of time as the time limit. And there's your Toxic hitting Landon Cruz, and this could be it. It was bad enough during the match, but now the match is over, and Toxic just moments away from losing his championship, saved by the time limit, now beating mercilessly Landon Cruz with that kendo stick. And I hope Landon Cruz is okay. The double count out, time limit draw, but now we have to worry about Landon Cruz. Is his knee okay? Is his career okay? And is his future in CCW okay?
Now, speaking of Landon Cruz, this match is coming up soon, but for the time being, we have a match between Landon and Darian Drummond. We're going to cut right to that.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Continental Championship Wrestling. I'm Hollywood Jamie Love, alongside Butch Price, here at the Top Rope Wrestling Academy here in Jacksonville, Florida, bringing you a great lineup of matches, including this great lineup. Landon Cruz, former CCW champion, taking on a former alternative champion, Darian Drummond.
This should be interesting. We have two former champions that know how to get it done, that's not afraid of each other. They don't really have a history, but they really don't like each other. Their attitudes and personalities seem to clash whenever they're in the same building.
No doubt different types of wrestling will be displayed here. Of course, we have Landon Cruz, a scientific catch-a-sketch-can type of wrestler. And then you have Darius Drummond, more of a freestyle and brawler.
Absolutely, absolutely. It'd be very interesting. Both of them have technical skills, however they use them in different ways. Landon is very athletic. He believes in using the ropes and using his speed. Darian, his technical style is more of slowing it down, taking away from the other person's abilities. So it'll be very interesting to see how they work here tonight.
No doubt Landon Cruz's momentum is definitely can be stalled from time to time with this one.
Wait a minute, did you see that? Was that a toe stomp? Ooh, beautiful back elbow, springboard.
Going for a quick pin. Only gets a 2 count.
Well, I knew it wasn't enough to take him down, but you know that's what they're taught. Take him down, go for the pin, use every available resource in order to get the win.
Landon Cruz down on the canvas.
Wow, beautiful drop kick.
Beautiful standing drop kick. My God, man. You can see Darius Drummond grimacing.
Absolutely. Drummond wasn't ready for that. He wasn't ready at all, but I told you, this Landon kid, he's almost like a super athlete. He's got all the tools. He's got the strength, the speed, the ability, the agility. But that Drummond kid, he's got that passion in that heart. I don't know what he's going to be able to do to get out of here. He's got to get up to a central base. He's got to get his hips up under him. And he's got to get to a central base in order to get back to his feet. There he is. He's working his way back up now. Landon's not relinquishing the hold here. He's actually turning and grinding a little bit harder. Irish whip here. Into the reversal. What's Drummond got? Excellent clothesline. Drummond's got a little bit of power of himself.
No doubt, Landon Cruz in a little bit of trouble here now.
Now,
Darren Drummond is starting to put the fists and cups right to the head.
Absolutely, but it's not necessary. He has the ability to be a pure wrestler. He doesn't have to take those cheap shots like he does. He's choking the man. Referee needs to get involved. Referee needs to pull him off of him if he needs to. He can't sit there and let him do Landon like that.
Cole Trickle, our official in this matchup.
Get him out of the corner. 1, 2, 3.
Darian Drummond is just punishing Landon Cruz in the corner.
Landon Cruz is getting his bearings here. He's getting his bearings. Oh, there's that knee. There it is. Beautiful arm drag into the arm bar. Beautiful technique. You can tell he's been working on that. He's been working on that.
Yes, sir.
Chain wrestling here in his finest. I don't know where he trained at. I believe it was here at CCW. But that's perfect textbook wrestling right there. Darren trying to reach his way to the rope. He's making his way up now. Back into the arm bar. He's locked him. He's locked him. Is he going to climb?
There goes Landon Cruz to the center. Now top rope. Off the top. And he's walking the top rope.
He sure is.
Look at that. Agility.
Oh, that may be it. That may be it.
Only gets a 2 count. Darian Drummond having to dig deep for that extra intestinal fortitude.
Absolutely.
Landon Cruz. He steps right into a couple of fists. Wow, what a knife-edge chop on Landon Cruz. Backs Darian into the ropes. And wait a minute. Darian Drummond, he's coming back.
Absolutely. He's not going to take too many of those. Darian knows that he can't. Oh, there goes those clothes. That knee, he's favoring that knee. The knee look like it might be going out on him. Look at it. He can barely put any pressure on that left leg.
He's getting Landon Cruz set and ready. Softening him up to hope to get in the drive-by.
But he can't even stand. Look at him struggling. Look at him struggling.
He's going for a pin.
1, 2.
Only gets a 2 count.
He couldn't put any weight on it. Without that leg to put extra momentum and pressure on it to hold him down, he can't do anything.
Yeah, that knee caught that unforgiving top turnbuckle when he rushed in on Landon Cruz.
Absolutely.
And there you see Landon Cruz has got his foot over the bottom rope, but Darian Drummond using that pin count to his advantage.
Oh yeah, he's gonna slow it down. He know he's hurt. He know he has a limited amount of time on that leg, so he's gonna do everything he can to bring some pressure.
Getting back up now. Firing fire with fire. Look at his knife-edge chop. Lining up Drummond.
Oh! Drop toe hold. I haven't seen that in 20 years. Drop toe hold.
Beautiful.
Outstanding.
Darian Drummond dropping the elbow right to the sternum, driving the air out of Landon Cruz.
Landon Cruz is still getting up. He's a fighter. He's a fighter. He's not going to give up. If Drummond wins this, it's going to be because Landon Cruz is out of gas.
There you go. Darian Drummond again working Landon Cruz over in the corner. Of course, Landon Cruz, Rookie of the Year of 2019, former Southern States champion, former CCW World Heavyweight champion, the youngest in CCW history.
Absolutely.
Drummond comes into an empty corner. Landon Cruz.
Yes.
Beautiful body.
It appears that he's gaining a little bit of momentum here. Landon Cruz appears to be gaining some momentum. He's going for a cover here.
Only a 2 count.
Cruz looks a little bewildered. He can't understand why he won't stay down. I would like to see a little bit of drive in Landon Cruz, a little bit of fire. He seems to be a little passive here.
Of course, the 2-time alternative champion, first ever mover of the ring, is starting to take advantage, but he's nursing that leg.
He is. He gave a devastating drop kick, but at what cost? At what cost? He's over there in excruciating pain.
Going again for a cover. And a near pinfall.
Almost.
Just a moment away of defeating Landon Cruz, former CCW Heavyweight champion.
Absolutely. Cruz looks a little beaten and a little tired. He's trying to make his way over to the ropes. Oh, he's got him in a rear chin lock here. It looks like it's legal. It looks legal. It looks legal. He's putting a lot of pressure on that neck. Look at his trapezius muscles. Look at it. Look at Darren's trapezius muscles as he put pressure there.
No doubt about it. Darian Drummond has been finding a lot of recent success here in CCW. And what a feather in the cap he would have of defeating the Landon Cruz. Oh, this match is taking a toll on both competitors.
Absolutely.
Darian Drummond still nursing that leg. Darian Drummond now picking Landon Cruz up off the canvas. Wait a minute. Landon Cruz coming back with a fury.
He's not holding back at all. He thinks now is the time. He thinks now is the time. He's revving up. What is he going to do here? Oh!
Ran right into a clothesline by Darian Drummond.
Oh, my.
That's it.
It's got to be it. Cruz can't kick out of that.
And a near pinfall. Landon Cruz just getting the shoulder up in time.
Wow, unbelievable. Just pure heart and tenacity here. Cruz is just, he's running on fumes here. He's just running on fumes.
Still focused on defeating this Landon Cruz.
He was able to do it, but his knee gave out halfway down.
No doubt he tried the drive-by, but it was a near miss.
It was a near miss.
And again, a near pinfall. Wow, this Darian Drummond is showing a great tenacity, as you mentioned, Butch Price, showing great opportunity here.
Absolutely. He said one more time, he feels like this is it here. Don't count Landon out, though. I've seen him come back from worse. He's going up. Oh.
Landon Cruz.
Oh, he's coming back. Here he comes.
Well, a knife-edge chop.
Lord.
Lighting up the chest of Drummond.
He's revving up. He's going for him.
Cruz going in.
He threw him over. Oh, my goodness. Drummond doesn't know what day it is. He's just turning around looking for some hope.
Wow.
Crossbody. Flying crossbody. Yes, sir.
Landon Cruz now, he could have this thing wrapped up right now.
Absolutely. This is what separates the men from the boys here.
He could be getting him, softening him up for the cruise control.
Here he goes. Oh, my gosh. How can they survive?
Both competitors have taken a lot of punishment.
Absolutely.
And Darian Drummond still nursing that leg.
Cruz is just now starting to move a little bit. He's just now moving a little bit.
Landon Cruz still near motionless in the middle of the canvas.
Absolutely. I know he sees cobwebs. There's no way he's seeing straight right now. He's not even facing the right way.
Oh. Drummond tried to go for a kick, but that leg is just give out. Wait a minute, is this a cruise control?
Cruise control!
Wow. And that's it. Landon Cruz victorious over Darian Drummond. Darian Drummond showed quite a bit of great work here in the ring against the former CCW champion Landon Cruz.
Absolutely.
Landon Cruz victorious nonetheless.
To learn all about the matches that we have scheduled for the event, simply keep following us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And of course, try to check into our website, ccwrestling.biz, for even further details. For everyone here at CCW, I'm Donnie Harris Jr. We'll see you at ringside.